What is up, DramaAlert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. We have three major stories for you today, but the first one coming from Shane Dawson in his documentary series on Jake Paul. Yesterday, he uploaded Part 5, titled The World of Jake Paul, where Shane goes to the Team 10 mansion and hangs out with Jake Paul, and I must say, this made Jake Paul seem not that bad. And in fact, so many people were saying, yeah, Jake Paul's not really that bad, that Jake even said this on Instagram. Roll it.
So Part 5 of Shane Dawson comes out, and everyone says, oh, I like Jake now, I'm starting to like Jake now, like, I hated Jake Paul, but I'm starting to like him. Like, okay, like, first of all, thank you, but I told y'all, I'm not a piece of
So there you have it, but Part 5 wasn't without any drama whatsoever, because during Part 5, Jake Paul said this about Chance, Poopy Pants, and Anthony. Roll it.
Wait, what's Jake Paul 2?
I had a second account, but I gave it to my friend because when Chance left Team 10, he like stole their account. Because Chance and Anthony had an account together, and like Chance left Team 10 and like switched the passwords and like stole the account. And so Anthony was like left without like anything, and so I just gave him my second account. It has like a couple million subscribers.
Wait, do people know that?
That he stole the account?
Not really, no.
No, I don't know.
We don't really talk about that kind of stuff.
If you just like try to argue, like it's just gonna make you're just gonna go back and forth, and no one's gonna believe you or like your side of the story.
So apparently, Chance stole the channel from Anthony, according to Jake Paul. Well, Chance did respond on Twitter by saying this. I never stole the YouTube channel from Anthony. That's the biggest lie. I actually almost had the channel stolen from me. The night before I left, I made my personal email a manager, meaning I still have access if passwords are changed, because I was worried about them trying to change the password on me. Literally, the very next thing that happens is the YouTube channel password is changed. I get a text from Anthony saying, sorry, I changed the password. Jake and Greg told me to do it. But since I was a manager, I was able to still go in and change the password again and log everyone else out. Now at this time, I had full control of the YouTube channel, and they had tried to change the password on me. I still offered Anthony to split the channel, and I said we both can share the channel. Both upload to it. I don't want to take it from you. He said it was fine, and he had figured something else out on Jake's second account. So for the record, I didn't steal your channel. I almost got it stolen from me, and I was still willing to share it after that had happened. When are y'all gonna stop believing BS and lies? I must say, in this situation, I believe Chance Poopy Pants. But that wasn't the only drama in Part 5. Through the docuseries, you know, Shane and Jake just seemed to be having a good time. At the very end, they were like in a side-by-side, whipping around the yard. Roll it.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dear Jesus! Jake, what are we on?
Welcome to Ohio.
And listen, I myself love side-by-sides, love riding them.
I hope you enjoyed. If you want more content like that, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for rolling with your boy Keem.
So when I saw this, I found myself saying, man, I wish I was there. I wish I was riding with them. That would be really cool. I clicked off the video. I had a happy feeling in my tummy, and I thought that was the end. But it wasn't, because at the very end, he did a trailer for what's to come. And ladies and gentlemen, Part 5 was the calm before the storm. What's coming in Part 6?
How real was all the beef and stuff?
100% real.
That's so crazy, because I thought it was like...
It was very real. Like I wanted it to kill him.
Where did the dad go? I don't even think I got him on camera.
The third floor. There's a floor above where Jake's room was, where we haven't been. That's hard to let go of. Like that's some of that stuff. Like Could you picture being around someone after something like that happened to you?
So she said that she was at a club, FaZe Banks, like assaulted her,
Yeah.
choked her or something, and then, do you guys believe her? I know what I think happened.
There's just like a certain energy, like I'm sure that you kind of have seen it. It's just the energy shifts. It's not a good situation.
Alyssa's like, she basically said that I threw her down the stairs and like all this shit.
What actually happened? It's just in the past, but I also kind of should talk about it, but like...
That's the main focal point of everything surrounding, like, you know, Jake Paul and Logan, is the thing with Alyssa Violet.
Do you think...
What sparked this whole goddamn thing, really.
Look at me just one more time. Tell me that you don't regret it. I really thought we were fine. Then you shot me down.
Oh no! Alyssa Violet is telling her story to Shane. I cannot wait. But listen, Alyssa Violet isn't the only one willing to share her story, because yesterday, Tessa Brooks tweeted this out. It's getting harder and harder to stay silent. So not only are we going to hear Alyssa Violet in part 6, but we might hear directly from Tessa Brooks. Also in the news, FouseyTube apparently is a very, very bad person. As you all probably know now, FouseyTube completely left YouTube from the shame of, you know, him saying he was going to go on stage with J. Cole and never did, and of course him saying that Drake was coming to his concert and that never happened. I mean, the guy went through some embarrassing stuff. But Fousey's good friend Adam Saleh has been exposing him in a 3-part series. He uploaded a video titled Why I Stopped Talking to Fousey. He uploaded a video titled How Fousey Really Treats His Friends. And today he dropped part 3, Did FouseyTube Really Meet Drake? Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because we are going on a ride. In part 1, Adam Saleh says that FouseyTube promised a guy with cancer that he would pay for his chemo and completely lied about the whole thing.
Literally the first day of the show, he did this video with this kid who got cancer, brought him on stage, he was doing like his motivational speaking.
You are a champion and a lion, and the strength it took for you to come on this stage and share that with me, I'll be damned if cancer is stronger than you. You have the heart of a lion, you have people that love you. I love you. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. I want to stay in contact with you, and I want to ensure that we can do something about this, and I will do everything in my ability. I'm actually going to have Mental and Nas bring you backstage after this so we can talk and I can get all your information. I love you, man.
And out of nowhere, he'll choose someone in the audience and literally lie to them. At the moment, I thought it was legit. Like, this is my first time. I'm like, whoa, this dude is actually going to pay for his chemotherapy. He's going to do this, he's going to do that. He even brought the kid's family backstage. And I saw him talking to them saying, I'm going to make sure to pay for your chemotherapy. I'm going to make you guys happy. He just kept giving them crazy promises. And in my head, I'm like, wow, that's amazing. You know, like, whoa, like, you're very inspirational. So then a few days go by, and I believe he started a GoFundMe for him. He kept making false promises to the kid. And at the time, I was his boss. My team was Winfinity. So the kid and his family, they would contact Winfinity. And they would tell us, oh, is FouseyTube gonna pay for our chemotherapy? As he said. And then when we go to FouseyTube and ask him, he would literally like dry it off. Like, you know, just rub it off and say he did a GoFundMe. I mean, I understand you did a GoFundMe. It just upset me so much that you were handing out empty promises. Like, he does it so easily.
Whoa, that is just horrible. Now in part 2, Adam goes on to talk about like how Fousey treats his friends, and it's not good. Roll it.
He used to make Ahmed 24/7, literally 24/7, delete all his comments, like all his tweets that are positive. He told Ahmed that he's his guardian angel. He even made Ahmed literally drop out of school.
And he convinced him to quit his job, bro.
He literally made him quit his job. That was the only thing that can get him, you know, to be putting money and food on his table, you know?
He always complained about like not paying his bills because Yusuf never used to pay him, bro.
Nothing.
He's not paying him at all. He's like, oh, he's telling everybody he's paying me, but he's not paying me.
So Fousey would make his boy do so much work. work. He couldn't go outside. Every time we'd go out, have fun, have a chill time, he'd be home alone on his laptop, just deleting it, stressed. I can see it in his face. Hasn't eaten all day, hasn't went out all day. He couldn't hang out with his friends, Carrington and Greg. He even said in all his videos how he used to get bullied and stuff. And I feel like Fousey is bullying him. He's taking advantage of him because he's a fan. And that's how he's keeping it.
Disgusting. Now in part 3, Adam goes on to talk about if FouseyTube really met Drake and how the whole July 15th event even started in the first place. And let me tell you, oh, it's a juicy one. Roll it.
Drake, you are my brother. I love you, and I cannot wait to share the stage with you tonight.
Alright guys, and the main question is, did Fousey meet Drake? That was the main question that everyone was asking me. So Yusuf woke up one day, he hit me up and he hit up another person named Country. It was literally my first time meeting Country. He was so cool. But Yusuf put me and Country through hell because he wanted to meet Drake. He made us wait for like 6 hours outside doing nothing while he goes and tries to meet Drake in this club. I kept telling Yusuf, it's not necessary. Let's just go home, bro. You look kind of like a creep right now.
I'm outside of the place that you're at. Don't ask me how I found it, bruh. God put me here. I'm on God's plan right now. I'm walking in God's purpose. My stars aligned. I never thought I'd be at the place literally where Drake is right now.
So then around 3 to 4 a.m., me and Country finally decide to leave. We go back to where we were staying, and then out of nowhere, around 5 a.m., Fousey comes knocking on my door. I was literally about to sleep, and I'm like, oh my God, what happened? He was like, sit down. I need everyone here, everyone in this place, to sit down in this couch. And I was telling him, like, yo, Slim is sleeping. And he was like, wake up, Slim. Tell him to come sit down here. I need to talk to all of you guys. Through Country, he started telling me, Adam, I need to take a video of you. Matter of fact, he told us to everyone. He was like, I need everyone to film a video to say that they will not release this information. His girl was there, Stockholm Syndrome. She thought that was cool. She pulled out her phone. She was literally about to record us saying, hey, I, Adam Saleh, promise not to release any of this information. I refused to do it. I said, no. If you call me your brother, why the f you making me do a video saying I won't release information about you meeting Drake? He made this long story just to say that he saw Drake. That's it. That's the answer. Did FouseyTube meet Drake? The answer is no. He did not meet Drake. All he did was see him from a distance. That doesn't mean you met him. And that doesn't mean you have to use that for your show on July 15th to use Drake's face.
I knew it. We talked to people at OVO Sound and they said that Drake never met Fousey. There is a confirmation right there. Fousey's a bad person. He's just really bad. Now, obviously, in this 3-part series, there's a lot more information, but I can't cover every little detail because there's just too much. And now for our final story, BetterHelp. Now, a bunch of YouTubers have been promoting this, but apparently the app might not really be legit. What is BetterHelp? Well, it's supposed to be online counseling. So if you're depressed or you're sad or you need somebody to talk to about a life problem, you sign up to this and there's supposed to be professional counselors that can help you and blah, 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 blah. Well, people were complaining that the counselors never even showed up. People were complaining that they signed up for a 7-day free trial and all of a sudden they were dinged $200 from their account. And then it came out that the YouTubers were getting paid up to $200 per every depressed fan they could find to sign up to this app. And then in the terms of service of BetterHelp, it said that they weren't really responsible to verify if the counselors were real or not, basically. So what the heck? Now, one of the people that has been promoting BetterHelp religiously is DeFranco. And DeFranco, apparently, he went as far as to partner with BetterHelp to get other YouTubers deals to promote this. So he's been like, kind of like the kingpin in this. And here's the thing, some of these YouTubers didn't even know DeFranco was getting a cut. Boogie298 said this. Roll it.
He did manage affiliate links without first informing certain creators that he is getting a cut as a partner.
Look, there's Rogue Rocket. I don't know if you can see that. Is that showing on the screen? Hold on.
I don't know what Rogue Rocket is. So you know for a fact, like you can prove that's DeFranco's company?
Yes.
Yes. Now if you see, hold on.
So if I go to roguerocket.com, yeah, there's DeFranco.
Right there,
okay,
right there up top. I got it highlighted now. You should be able to see it on screen. That's Rogue Rocket right there in the URL tab. So.
Yep, I do see it. And so that's if you go for if that's
people
if
can
you
just
go
look
to,
at it through the here's the hold on let me
so you get that if you go to betterhelp.com/boogie.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. You do.
Well, I guess DeFranco's been. I guess I've made DeFranco literally dozens of dollars at this point.
Yeah, there's the link.
Probably.
You guys can check it if you
Yep,
want.
I see it right there. Holy sh! affiliate plus UTM
So you're saying you
campaign.
didn't know anything about this? Like, this is just...
No, man.
Wow, unbelievable. Now, since then, Boogie does feel sorry for promoting this app without seeing the terms of service, so he did upload a video titled Rambling, My Statement on BetterHelp, where he said the $2,000 that he made from promoting the app, he is going to donate to charity. Hashtag good guy Boogie2988. But Phil DeFranco is taking a whole nother approach. He uploaded a video defending BetterHelp titled, So Let's Talk About This BetterHelp Situation. And well, if you're making all that money from all these depressed people, of course you're going to defend it. I was going to go through every point to show how Phil DeFranco was horrible in this video, but another YouTuber who kind of started this whole debate and broke this story uploaded part 11 of his 11-part series on BetterHelp, and I feel like he did a great job going through some of the points. Here they are for you. Roll it.
Also, an important part that has been excluded or glossed over by some telling this story, I immediately suspended my sponsorships with them moving forward.
This is a lie, as the affiliate links under other creators that have Rogue Rocket on the URL are still active.
And I announced that last week when I first learned of the concerning language in their terms and conditions.
DeFranco and his whole news network don't care to read the terms of service before the sponsorship, basically.
I immediately suspended new sponsorships and I immediately reached out to them for a comment. And if you want to see their full response and what the concern from many was, you can watch once again that full Thursday video. But essentially the TLDR of their response is that BetterHelp has a team that is dedicated to rigorously vetting the counselors that use the service.
The terms of service directly contradicts this statement.
And as I mentioned Thursday, they will not be returning unless 1, they change those terms and conditions to a place that makes me feel overwhelmingly comfortable. And 2, I go to their offices in person, speak with their team in person, see their policies and procedures in action. Additionally, I want to talk to them and get responses in regard to a variety of complaints and accusations against.
Question 1. Why of all of the creators are you the one covering their PR move and going as far as to visit them?
And actually, also while we're on this note, a popular narrative that has moved forward is that just everyone from the get-go, they were like, BetterHelp's a scam. You look online, it's just people complaining. And of course, like with any service, there are going to be bad reviews. In some pockets of the internet, there could just be overwhelmingly bad reviews. But if you search, and I searched again this morning, if you search BetterHelp reviews, first one that pops up has 287 reviews, 4.2 rating. eCounseling.com, 90 reviews, 3.9 rating. Trustpilot, 7.3. Additionally, on the Better Business Bureau website, it has a customer rating of 4.4 stars, and it actually has a Better Business Bureau rating of A+.
The BBB cannot be used as a legitimate marker in this situation, as it is a private organization that gives one the option to pay to remove bad reviews.
I want to know what you guys thought on Twitter after Phil DeFranco uploaded his defense video, so I tweeted out this. So PhillyD made a defense video that, in my opinion, didn't help him at all, really. But I want to know what you think. Is PhillyD shady? Please vote. After over 25,000 votes, 65% of you think PhillyD is shady. And today, the biggest YouTuber on the platform, PewDiePie, uploaded a video talking about this BetterHelp scandal. He had this to say. Roll it.
Help also says that we'll find you an online therapist. You just do this quick questionnaire and we'll find the right person for you. But in their terms of service, they also say, we cannot assess whether the use of the counselor is right and suitable for your needs. So what do? They don't take accountability for anything.
I never actually received any therapy. We just kept setting appointments and he just kept missing them and not giving me any warning or any real reason, and was really unprofessional in his messages. So
if you go to BetterHelp's own website, their testimonies, they are filled with testimonies. Most of them starting off with text saying Joel was excellent, referring to their therapist. Alex has been so helpful. She is very understanding, referring to their therapist. Jerry is empathetic. Well, you scroll down and you find this guy.
Julian says that BetterHelp.com is a reliable online platform to receive therapy. It can be easier and safer to communicate with a licensed psychologist from home than at an office. A therapist of theirs, Lauren McCoy, is attentive and does ask the right questions. You needn't stay alone.
And notice how he says, Julian says.
Julian says that BetterHelp.
Who's Julian? His therapist is Lauren. Is he Julian? Is he referring to himself? Is he reading the script so badly? It's been confirmed that YouTubers have been paid $200 per person that they get to sign up for BetterHelp. $200. That's a lot of money. Just get 1,000 people signing up, you just made $200,000. So obviously you're highly incentivized to tell people to sign up for this service. So this leads to a lot of the sponsored videos of these 100 of YouTubers being about mental health, which could actually be a good thing, but they are made so that people sign up for the website. YouTubers should not take a deal that gives them money per sign up if it's for mental health, or at the very least then disclaim that. I was slammed by mainstream media a few months ago for guess the controversy, guess the big thing that I did. Well, I shared Amazon referral links in my descriptions, which I've never even mentioned. That's right, everybody. I linked to my equipment and I got a 10%. I know, I'm a little scumbag. So what does this whole BetterHelp thing fit in? Where does that go? I mean, you can't just treat your fans like dollar signs.
Unbelievable. Now, guys, we're going to stay on all these stories. If you're new here, make sure you take the time to subscribe with notifications on, because as soon as I get the scoop, I'm going to keep you in the loop. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you take the time to slap a like on it. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. DramaAlert Nation, now over 4,300,000 subscribers.